The new Orange Order got off to a winning start. Hearts and Hibs make a beeline for third spot. And Dundee are set to be relegated from the Scottish Premiership. Welcome back to Folk Football. It's Spfl Review Show. Before we get into those main events, we have to begin with the bread at the side of the table. It's the Spartans against Forfar Athletic.
The bread and butter, but when you're talking about League 2, it's more like margarine, isn't it? Let's be honest here. No lure pack in this division. But yeah, a few lower league games to talk about. So let's start with the Spartans and Forfar Athletic. Only a goal each, but a shitload of yellow cards.
There was what? How many? 8 in there, 2 goals, 289 people at the game.
That's a lot of booking points.
That is a lot of booking points. Maybe Cameron Russell get booked 12 minutes late for a celebration, though.
No.
Let's just move on. Who gives a shite, man? Let's be honest.
Is there not one more game here? Or is it just...
That was it, one game.
Oof, was that it?
And then League 1 had one game. Arbroath defeated Celtic Hearts.
Why are we not seeing these updated tables?
Because it's one game. I don't look at the table for one game. That's the rule.
Is that the rule?
That's the rule.
Since when?
Since
right now. Arbroath 2, Celtic Hearts 1.
I'll let you see when there's a game involving a certain team and it involves another certain team overtaking them for first spot later down the road, then maybe I'll do it.
Fair enough.
But if you can guess what certain teams I'm teaming about, that might not happen for a while.
Just shut it. Let's talk about Arbroath here.
Well, let's talk about it then. You're so adamant, so what have you got to say?
Big win at Gayfield, 2-1.
No fans, apparently.
No fans. But here, this puts, I believe, Arbroath top of the table. So looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good for them. But I'm going to the Championship, right? So look at this. Airdrie 1, Raith Rovers 0. They need it to win. I tell you what, I'm loving this Great Escape.
Honestly, man, I think the escape is on, and I think that Dunfermline really do need to be looking over their shoulder. Airdrieonians.
Oh, imagine the big Scottish football podcast.
It'd be fucking great.
Stephen Mill.
Falkirk get promoted and Dunfermline get relegated.
Oh, I'll be there.
Oh. Anyway.
You and Cameron may lose the quiz, but Stephen Mill
will win that week.
I'll win that week.
Stephen will lose the heat. Anyway, Airdrieonians, a big win against Raith Rovers. Lewis McGrattan scored 12 minutes from time, and this could be the kind of win that we look back on at the end of the season that saved Airdrieonians' championship status. But disappointing for Raith Rovers because they were beginning to get a decent run of form and they were closing in on that last position in the playoffs. So, yeah, look, I still think Raith Rovers have a really good chance of getting that. But this is a momentum stopper for sure.
No, absolutely. And I mean, thankfully for them, Hamilton and Dunfermline, they had to drop points, at least one of them. So 1-0 Hamilton.
I'm assuming you're talking about Airdrie, not Raith Rovers.
No, I'm talking about Hamilton and Dunfermline. Maybe if you opened your ears, mate, you'd understand what I said.
I'm talking about Raith Rovers had their momentum, and you say, well, luckily for them. I mean, well, why would
luckily for Airdrie. One of the next two. We've moved on. It was a segue for me, but you've just segued into a different millennium.
How can you segue when we're talking about Raith Rovers?
They're shite. They're middle of the road. Nobody cares. Right? Peter Stewart refereed them. Albert Bartlett Stadium, 1945. What else do you want to talk about the Raith Rovers? Oh, do you have faith in Raith this week?
No.
Hamilton won. Hold on. What do we make about you and Cameron's guess about Hamilton Accies' nickname? That was fucking rank, wasn't it?
How can he get that so wrong? I don't get it. I mean, it's not like...
You've got to guess a club that you don't know the nickname of. It's the only way it makes sense.
Like, I'm not claiming Hamilton Academic or the biggest club in the world, but I just thought everyone that knows anything about Scottish football would know that Hamilton are called the Accies. That just seems like one of the more common...
the common nicknames. And he got it all wrong.
And I don't know why, but I would say I'd say there's bigger clubs than Hamilton that you wouldn't know the nickname of. But for me, Hamilton is just one of those teams.
Like Ross County.
Staggies.
Yeah, but you would more know the Accies.
No, I agree.
St Johnstone.
The Diamonds.
That's Airdrie.
Oh, it's the Swifts or something.
Swift.
Taylor Swift, buddy. I don't know. Travis Kelce will be turning up. Kansas City Chiefs at the hold on, what are St Johnstone called? The
pricks with no fans. I hope they go down. That rings a bell, doesn't it?
And I don't know. Perth Penguins.
The Perth Penguins. Right, anyway, let's move on. Livy 3, Greenock Morton 2. Tell you what, I said if they won 3 in a row, they'd win the
It's
league.
called the Saints. St Johnstone.
Are they?
I think they're called the Saints, and then St Mirren are called the Buddies.
Well, I knew that.
I'm pretty sure St Johnstone will just go by the Saints. I don't know why I was thinking of some like
You were overthinking it, weren't you?
Yeah.
What do you call Hearts? Shite.
Anyway, let's look at the championship updated table. So Livy did win, which did we gloss over there? Did we actually talk about it? Because I don't think I got an opportunity to even.
I just did talk about it. I just said Livy 3, 2.
All I heard was nicknames.
No, because I moved on and you went, I think St Johnstone are called the Saints. It's like, alright, well done to you. 10 minutes fucking late.
Anyway.
I think Livy are winning the league.
I could definitely see why you would think that. But Falkirk I think Falkirk have the easier running. I know they have to go to Livy and Ayr away, but I don't know. I still think Falkirk will go over the line. Would that be your worst nightmare? Well, not your worst nightmare. Like, there's worse things that could happen, but
It's already fucking happened.
I mean, you really don't want Livy going back up. I mean, do you not think Livy going back into the Premiership and Dundee going down? I think I would just feel like a downgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Livy and St Johnstone, right? Butcher the Scottish Premiership.
One's bad enough. Can't be having two.
No, they are two shite clubs with no fans. I'm sorry. We can whip out Davy Martindale's an ex-con and, you know, the St Johnstone manager looks like a lesbian, but that's all good in the hood, but, I mean, it's not bringing fans to the fucking stadiums, is it?
No.
No, it's not. It's not a selling point. You know what I mean? Like, the Dundee derby is massive, right? Davy Martindale selling gear to the lesbian teacher at St Johnstone doesn't do it for me. It can't happen. And it fucking looks like it's going to happen.
Minging. I do think that the best scenario would be Falkirk replacing St Johnstone.
Yeah. Because the way I look at it, it's like...
And I would also just like to see Ayr also go up for the players.
I would,
just
but
to get a fresh team in there.
I would like Ayr to go up. I'm not going to deny that. But I do like Ross County. Even though it won't be them.
No, it'll probably be Dundee. Like, would I rather... If Ayr replaced Dundee, then you're losing the Dundee derby. And I mean, I do think Dundee over the past couple of seasons have been a very solid team. Last year they finished 6th. I had some really good results against the Old Firm, and I do think Tony Docherty is a decent manager. So, like, I think losing Dundee, and they've produced some really good young players. So, losing Dundee would be a shame, but at the same time, I just think it would be really unique to have not just one fresh team in the league, but two. And I would
completely fresh.
I would consider Falkirk a fresh team because it has been like, I mean, about 15 years at least since they were last in it. But Ayr United, I mean, I couldn't tell you last time. I don't think my lifetime.
Yeah, when was the last time I ever in it? I'm thinking at least 90s, like early 90s.
Yeah, I don't ever recall Ayr United. I think they have been in the top flight, but I couldn't recall it.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, those two clubs, absolutely. But
so yeah, if we could get them both in there, it freshens it up. It just gives you fresh fixtures. Do you not think the Scottish Premiership, right, for like a long time though? Now it just feels like every week it's just like you've seen these games before, and that is the problem, right, with playing each other 4 times a season. But do you not think like playing each other 4 times a season maybe wouldn't feel as bad if you were constant if it was like, you know, 2 teams constantly coming up and 2 going down and it wasn't the same teams? I just think it's the fact that it's literally 4 games a season and it's pretty much, see, out of 12 it's almost like it's like 13 or 14 at the most that switch. You've always got like the same couple of teams that kind of yo-yo between each division. There's a lack of freshness in the Premiership.
No, I think it should be 2 up, 2 down. I totally agree with that. I think the only problem with it is it kind of undervalues finishing first in the Championship. I guess it's the same in the Premier League though. 2 teams go up for the Championship, no one really remembers who wins it.
Disagree. It's still a title.
No, it is, but you know, the title comes with
They need to revamp they done it in Europe. They said that the Champions League, Europe League, that wasn't working. They've revamped that. They've changed the format. They need to change the format of the promotion to the Premiership. Because I can tell you right now, it is not fair that if you finish third or fourth, you need to play 6 games to get promoted, and whoever finishes 11th just has to win a one or like a two-legged tie. That's bullshit.
No, it is.
Listen, there's 4 teams. It really is that simple. There should be two play two. You get one play one, the other plays the other, and then the 2 winners meet in the final.
That's it. I know it's that simple.
It shouldn't be Ayr versus Partick double header, then the winner of that versus Livy in a double header, then the winner of that taking on the team in 11th. And have you seen how? Have you seen how like thick and fast those
Just
games...
give the team that finished higher up,
have you seen...
the second leg at home or
Have
whatever.
you seen how thick and fast those games come for the championship teams?
I know it's like Tuesday, Friday.
So
Friday.
see if you're third or fourth, like you're playing 6 games in the space of 3 weeks.
Yep.
You're playing 6 games in 3 weeks. You're playing 2 games a week, whereas the teams, like if you look at the Premiership towards the end, the fixtures aren't that heavy.
No.
So the Premier League team's always going to be fresher as well. So like they've already got the advantage of being in the better division. They should have the better team, and they have the advantage of having less games recently and being fitter, and probably having a bigger squad to choose from anyway. And I think that's one of the main reasons why we rarely see 2 teams go up.
We need a bigger top flight.
I think since they brought this in, how long has this been in? 14 years is it?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure out the 14 years, I think 3 years we've seen 2 teams go up.
Yeah, and I think when it happened, was it not Kelly and Dundee?
Yeah, I think the only reason that kind of happened is because there was bigger clubs than you'd normally expect in the championship.
Yeah, and even the years when you had like Hearts, Hibs, and Rangers, it's surprising that they all didn't. It's just, I mean, that's when the championship was bloody great, actually, when you think of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the year Hearts won it, Rangers didn't go up, and then the next year Rangers won it and Hibs didn't go up.
It's funny though, see people that are hanging on to the championship getting put into a FIFA, if they didn't put it in when Hearts, Hibs, and Rangers were in it, you're never getting it.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to rant and rave here about FIFA, guys. If you want to check out our FIFA content, then great. But another thing, just like, it's the same teams. In FIFA, it is literally the same teams. You do a career mode, no one can get promoted.
And the cup's shite.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't see if they can't add a championship. Why can't they at least add the top 4 teams for the championship? And then that way, you've got the Scottish Cup, 16 teams, and you can get promotion and relegation from the Premiership in career mode.
Yeah, something, but
that's better than nothing.
There's just not enough demand for it, though, isn't there? No. Anyway, let's move on. Premiership, baby. Right.
Let's go back to the bottom of the table here. So Airdrie only
game in hands against Falkirk, though.
Ooh, tell you what though, why can't they win it?
Well, I'll tell you what,
it'll be a massive game.
Yep.
If Airdrie do beat Falkirk, would you say, considering the fact that they've got this winning run and they will have taken a massive scalp in Falkirk, would you say that all of a sudden they're no longer favourites to finish 10th?
Well, I don't know about that, but depends where it is. If it's in Falkirk, they've no chance.
No, I'm not on about that. I'm on about if they do beat Falkirk.
Yeah, I know you are.
So what are you on about no chance? That's irrelevant. I'm saying they've already beat Falkirk. If Airdrie beat Falkirk, do you think that makes them firmly the new favourites to go down?
I probably would say so, yeah, because 4 points.
I think you're going down.
4 points considering you just beat the team, one of the informed teams in Rafe, and then the actual league leaders.
Big Stevie Coole's getting relegated to League 2.
Got a tickly cough here. You know what? Nothing tickles me more.
I've got some good medicine for you. There you go, right there.
Oh, I'm feeling better already. Big Barry, man, giving me a 15ml spoonful of whatever you want. Club Orange. No?
Club Orange for an orange club.
That's it, Terry's chocolate orange. But I tell you what, Kelly's arse folded in this game. They just could not handle the pressure of the new orange order.
Here, what's the difference between a Club Orange and an orange club?
One's a drink, one's a chocolate.
Fair enough.
I don't know. What way did you want me to answer that?
Don't know. Just seeing if you knew or not.
I guess you could say Rangers are an orange club, but that club's orange.
Let's just fucking move on. Joe Wright and Brad Lyons, 2 goals in 3 minutes, put Kilmarnock in a commanding position. I think that Kilmarnock should have added to this. They were really good in the opening half an hour. Honestly, I think Kilmarnock could have been 3 or 4-0 up, and I don't think it would have flattered them because it was a combination of Kilmarnock actually being pretty good and Rangers being really bad. And I felt like Rangers were a little bit lucky to only be 2-0 down.
How many times have we said that?
Defensively, it was shit.
How many times have we said that this season? Rangers could have been 4 or 5 down. Could have been against St Mirren, right? Hearts could have been against Kelly. That's unthinkable in previous seasons. Like, what is going on? Like, seriously? Like, what is going on here? I don't understand. Coffin aside, right? Rangers won. Good comeback in the end.
You might end up in a coffin.
I might, aye. Anyway, that's plenty. The Don Robertson. I thought the referee had a good game, even though Rangers' second goal probably wasn't a corner. But here, brown envelopes.
Yeah, I mean there was a penalty call for Kilmarnock that I think could have been given. To be honest,
what minute was this?
It was proper, wasn't it? Or was it in the Salah? No, it was proper or tugging the shirt. It was in the first half.
Was this not 0-0?
It may have been. Anyway,
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Rangers won. Move on.
He let go before he went down.
I think Derek McInnes will be very upset because it's not often you get 2-0 up against one of the old firm and at home playing as good as Kilmarnock were playing and Rangers playing as bad as they were playing. I just don't think anybody... I mean, even Barry Ferguson, right? Not taking the piss. I think that Barry Ferguson at the half an hour mark would have probably shook your hands and took a 2-2 draw.
Yep.
See if you say to Barry, here, you're going to have a bit of a fight back and you're going to spirit it, you're going to come back and you're going to earn a draw. I think he'd have went, right, okay, that's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, like, even though Rangers got better, Kelly got a lot worse. See if Kelly kept up what they did in the first half an hour of over 90 minutes.
Could have been a high-scoring game. Like, yeah.
No, it could have been. It was high-scoring enough. Dundee United 1, Hibs 3.
Dundee United, their form is atrocious. Let's just call it how it is. Aberdeen completely unable to win any games. I know they had that 2-game run there, but I mean, Aberdeen have been there for the taking. And Dundee United did get in front, but as soon as they got in front, they just completely bottled it. And instead of extending the gap, they just lost game after game after game. And then Aberdeen got back in front of them. Now, Dundee United didn't win their last game, but they followed up with a defeat here to Hibs. And now they've actually fallen behind Hibs in the league table. And, I mean, to me, I genuinely think the fight for third's between two teams. And I think it's the two clubs for Edinburgh. I'm giving Hibs the benefit of the doubt. I think they're favourites because they've got a points advantage. But I'm just looking at the form. And even though Aberdeen have a 5-point lead over Hearts, I don't see that lasting long.
Well, I'll tell you what. Sunday, Edinburgh Derby, massive. Hibs. When was the last time Hibs went 15 games undefeated? It was 13 was 1978. I mean, have they ever done it?
Probably before they were fucking founded or something. I don't know. Anyway,
that makes fucking sense, doesn't it?
Kovacic equalised after Ross Graham put Dundee United in front.
What do you think of Sam Dalby's disallowed goal?
Didn't see it.
Hold on. How did you not see it? It was on Sports Scene. I seen it.
Was it should have been allowed then?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't think it was the right decision. Because they were talking about, I mean, the Motherwell game, they didn't give a handball for penalty, but then they disallowed this one. Inconsistencies. I think Dundee United were pretty unlucky here, but Boy made it 2-1, and then Hibs made it 3-1 with Hoylett in the 90 plus 10, so 100 minutes. But you know what? Can't fault Hibs.
No, you can't. Great one.
Like that, those odds at 9-2 is fantastic.
We should have had money on them and we didn't.
But anyway, Mars more than your money on it. What about this? Hearts 3, St Mirren 1. What do we make of the the red card for Killian Phillips, it didn't happen. Should he have been sent off?
I don't think so.
Michael Stewart, Richard Foster greeting like somebody broke into their house.
Yeah, I've seen people on Twitter, they're reacting pretty bad to this as well, saying that VAR is a joke and that the referee was like spineless and whatnot for not standing by his decision. But honestly, man, I just don't see a red card in that. I
think it's crazy though, the fact he gave it and he overturned it. I do not think so. I don't think if I'm on the monitor, I would overturn that.
But
you wouldn't have gave it in the first place.
No, but I would have definitely told the referee, you need to come and look at this. And my recommendation would have been an overturn.
Jamie McCart gets folded like a tin of Pepsi. And you just fucking... You're like, that's alright then.
I just don't think it was a red.
Red. He
went for the ball. I mean, come on.
He went for the ball. So how many tackles the guy went for the ball and near killed somebody and still getting a red?
So you think it was a red?
What about Yang at Tynecastle last season? He went for the ball. He gets sent off.
He booted somebody in the face, didn't he?
He fucking shouldered somebody in the face.
What do you want me to do? Chop his shoulder off?
What do you want to do? Yang cut his leg off?
Not how, but just don't put your fucking boot in someone's face. Actually, that'll be...
Don't put your shoulder in someone's face.
He's going for the ball, for fuck's sake.
So is Yang.
You've lost the plot, man.
I've lost the plot.
You are.
I've got you on the fucking ropes.
You ain't got me on any ropes. I'm slipping.
I think somebody's got fucking agendas here.
I'm slipping and diving, man. I'm you know what I mean?
You're slipping?
Counter punching here.
Kyogo does the diving though.
So you think it was a red?
No, I wouldn't get.
So why are you arguing then?
I'm just trying.
We both have the same opinion.
But can you not see why it's a red?
No.
Oh, come on.
Football's dead if that's a red card, man.
He fucking wiped them out, but I still wouldn't give it. No, I think it's an amber.
He went for the ball?
It's an amber.
I don't think it's a card, man.
He went for the ball. Fuck. Can't win with you, Jambos. Even though it was your club that got screwed. But,
well, I'm not going to lie and say I think it was I'm not going to say, a straight red and ban him. I don't think there was much in that.
He's a naughty boy, apparently, according to Michael Stewart.
He went for the ball.
Alright.
He went for the ball, come on. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Hearts win 3-1. Fargas, big game player, apparently.
Aye, big game player. Belongs in the top 5 leagues.
Big Callum Neuenhoff.
I mean, he did have... Yeah, he's done no bad since coming back from the injury. I actually don't really rate him, but here, he keeps scoring the goals. I'll maybe change my mind. James Wilson as well. I think that's his 6th goal or 7th goal of the season. So I'm not sure, something like that. Maybe that's something we can look at, actually, at the end of this here. We'll get player stats.
Alright. Motherwell 2, Dundee 1. What do you make of this bad boy?
Well, actually, you're just like speeding through all the good stuff. I think that was crucial that Hearts actually came back. If St Mirren had a won, Hearts would have been 4 points behind, and that would have been not what you want, obviously, heading towards the split.
Of course it's not what you want. But you know what? Your wee team is getting fucking scudded by Davy Gray. See the guy that you were completely bumming up, man, because he beat Celtic?
My point is, right, there's not many games to go until the split, and Hearts still have Hibs and Celtic to play. If they fell 4 points behind St Mirren, I think they'd have been in a bit of trouble.
Oh, aye, yeah.
Right then.
Don't worry, though, you're going to drop more points.
Congratulations.
Alright, Motherwell 2, Dan Casey double, DC at the double. Not quite David Coulthard, is it? You hear DC, that's all you think of it, isn't it? David Coulthard was overrated, wasn't
David Cooper?
Davy Cooper. Yeah, but David Coulthard.
What of him?
He was always referred to as DC over the radio.
So, what have you got against him?
Nothing, I just think he's a bit overrated.
He won 13 races.
We didn't win a title.
Aye, but he won races when it was... F1's pish now. As long as you've got the car, man, you're guaranteed to win.
No, you know what? Mika Hacknen's overrated and Coulthard should have beat him. There you go. That's a fucking factoid for you. Anyway, Sam Murray got 1 goal back. Andy Halliday got an assist. I don't rate Motherwell's new keeper. Not manager, even new keeper.
He got an important win tonight, didn't he? So.
I said weeks ago, Dundee are down, and you laughed at me.
I'm beginning to see it.
I think they're fucked. I'll be honest.
It's not looking good for them.
Tony Docherty, TD, is taking them down. And it's not a touchdown. Alright, it's good night.
Do you think he's in danger?
Pass interference.
Could he get sacked?
As I said a couple of days ago, No manager will get sacked.
What if he loses to St Johnstone on the weekend?
Well, I think
Is that I believe that would take them below St Johnstone.
Well, it depends on the score. 1-0 would put it even. So we'll have a look at that. But anyway, you spoiled it. St Johnstone won.
Mackenzie Kirk, son of Hearts legend, Aidan Kirk.
Aye, not quite Captain Kirk that joined Patrick
not.
Stewart on the Star Trek Enterprise, but you know what? 3,500 people at McDermott Park. I tell you what, I don't want them to survive, but they're doing it. It makes it interesting.
Yeah, they seem to be the new Livy, aren't they? Remember, Livy had a knack for looking dead and buried and then came... But I mean, last year, St Johnstone looked dead and buried.
I couldn't see a more fitting meme than that still game clip when it's Bobby against Stevie. And they're like, this is weird not knowing who to cheer for. Two pricks. St Johnstone Livy playoff final. I just don't want any of them.
No.
I'd probably go Martindale.
Martindale. He's our prick.
That's pretty much it. Anyway.
Don't know this Finnish guy.
This game right here, I don't want to talk about it, but we have to talk about it. The first two goals were jammy as fuck. Jammier than Jambo sauce.
Aye,
but you know how to say it, apparently.
No, I mean, shot at goal, deflection, lands straight into the 6-yard box. Dyson Maida taps it in.
What can you say?
And Dyson Maida didn't cough while he was tapping it in, so he scored.
No, see Dyson Maida, best player in the league right now, undoubtedly.
Well, I said that,
and you said something like, "Has he been wasted on the left?" I'm going to fucking totally disagree with that.
No, I didn't.
Someone quoted that or something.
Yeah, I read a comment.
All right, that's all right.
He hasn't been wasted on the left because Kyogo's the better player down the middle, so therefore it's like
it's not a waste.
If you had Maida down the middle, then Kyogo would be either on the bench or on the left, and then Kyogo would be wasted on the left. They're just Dyson Maida at this moment. He's better than Ida, and that's why he starts in the middle.
Yeah, like
as simple as that.
Say what you want, right? I know we said the first goal's lucky here, and it kind of is, but you make your own luck. Maida did the exact same against Hibs. He did the exact same here. Adam Adea is not running on to this. Maida's a special player. This was a special goal. But I tell you what, Yoda mishits it. We can talk about the great play beforehand. Got lucky here. And you know what? I mean, Celtic have Scud at Aberdeen 5-1, and I don't think Aberdeen played that bad.
First half, Aberdeen were pretty good. Second half, they just...
I didn't watch the second half.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, you're 3-0 up. You think I'm fucking watching the second half of this game?
No,
Funny that, though, because actually, I mean, they only lost it. I mean, they lost the second half 2-1, and they were apparently in your eyes shite.
Well, Celtic were unable to get their record 10 clean sheets at home in a row.
How was Shaden Morris's goal? Was it any good?
It's no bad.
No bad.
It's alright.
Yang scored a pretty good goal, and Dyson Maida gets 2 again.
I had Celtic to score over 3 goals. I had Celtic to win both halves. I had Celtic to... What else did I have Celtic to? I had Dyson Maida score first. And I had Celtic not to concede.
Oh.
So, yeah, it was worth like 120 quid or something like that. So, thanks, Shaden Morris. I appreciate that.
Wanker.
Nice guy.
Also, maybe if he's going to score, at least let it be in a win or something.
Or career mode or something.
No. There is the league table. 13 points at the top. I mean, what is there really to say? I mean, Aberdeen are the only team to score at Parkhead.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. So that's a pretty good statistic there. Aberdeen
It's a crazy statistic, like, let's just be honest.
It's a crazy statistic. So Aberdeen, they sit third. Hibs, Dundee United, Hearts, St Mirren, Motherwell, Ross County, Kelly, Dundee, St Johnstone. We'll look at the fixtures in a minute. I think Dundee are down. I'll be honest. I think they're gone.
But they're one win away for St Johnstone for you being like, that's look alright now.
Even if Dundee beats St Johnstone, you can't say St Johnstone are down.
No, but it would be a hammer blow.
No, it would be, but I mean, I think would it be a hammer blow? Really?
I would, because it closed the gap, and then it's just going to be extended again in one game. Of course, it would.
I'm not convinced. I don't think it's quite bad as a hammer, but Kelly, are they safe?
Kelly, I think are too good to go down.
No, I tell you what, man, Kelly were on the verge of bloody going
top 6, and now they're
8th here or something, and you know they were about to beat Rangers. Well, I say about to beat them. I mean, they were 2-0 up.
But
going on 4.
Kelly are one Dundee United win away if you possibly been a point away from the relegation playoffs. So, I mean, it's tight.
Dundee win, mate.
Motherwell, as I said.
I said Dundee United.
Who cares?
Me.
Motherwell, who've been...
All right, Hibs. Hibs are sitting in 6th.
Yeah, you wish people would get fucking Rangers confused with Celtic, then you maybe have a trophy
I don't
to your
want to
name.
be associated with those
Anyway,
bastards,
Motherwell, like, their form's been absolute shite, and now all of a sudden they're potentially 1 win away if you move into the top 6. So if you can just find form at this point, all these teams are so closely matched. It's just a win and run. All you need to do is win a few games in a row, 3 or 4 games in a row, and you will book a spot in the top 6 and have a good chance of Europe. All you gotta do.
No,
I'd say for Kelly up, Kelly, County, Motherwell, St Mirren, those clubs just need to go on a decent run over the next 5 games, and they can get into the top 6.
Especially with you saying about Hearts taking on Hibs and Celtic.
Yeah, like,
I mean, realistically, I don't think I think Hearts will pick up nothing.
Cheers.
I mean, here, I hope you pick up 6, but I think it's going to be hee-haw. But you know what? Before we end this, let's look ahead at the fixtures. What is the weekend hold here for? Oh, look at that. That's what I love to see. 3 games on telly. Rangers not being one of them, but that means 4 match reviews.
Yeah, that's absolutely mental. You got to love it. St Mirren and Celtic in Paisley at 5:30, followed by the Sunday games, Hibernian and Hearts at Easter Road, and then the new firm derby, Aberdeen, Dundee United. I mean, that's what a weekend of football.
Let's just say Dundee lose, right? And Kelly lose. That puts Kelly 4 points above automatic relegation. It's squeaky bum time if that happens. But then if you're Dundee, it's shitey bum time.
Yeah, I know, your throat is shitey bum time. Go and fucking get that Benelin, man. I've been telling you for an hour.
Right. What else do you want to say?
On the ropes. You're like Flight Clement after he lost to Queen's Park.
He was in one of those shitey underground matches, wasn't he, Ropes?
You're there for the taking, man, I'm telling you. Anyway, back to the matter in hand.
Your team's getting a chance on Sunday.
Yeah, I could see Kilmarnock losing to Ross County.
No, me too, aye. Rangers will beat Motherwell because it's before the Celtic game.
Will St Mirren win?
No.
No?
No.
No, right.
Well, like I said, though, off camera, I mean, this would mean a bit more if the gap was 10. But it's 13.
I think Rangers will win. I do believe they will beat Motherwell at Ibrox. I'd be surprised if Dundee lost. I think Dundee will at least get a point against St Johnstone. Ross County, I think, will beat Kilmarnock. St Mirren, Celtic could go either way, I guess. I'll go Celtic. Why not?
Hibs.
I can see a draw in the Edinburgh Derby.
And then Aberdeen, Dundee, United.
I hope Dundee United do it. Come on.
Would you not have Aberdeen won though?
Why?
Okay, well,
they're both equally shite.
That is the thing though. It's not even a case of...
I just want to laugh at Aberdeen.
What about a draw? No?
Nah, I'd rather Dundee United one just to go above them.
Okay. Right into Saturday the 15th. Got 2 derbies, man. Look at that.
Okay, here. Dundee United could be in a position here to fucking try and relegate Dundee.
I'll tell you what, St Johnstone at home against Aberdeen. Oh, Kelly at home to Hibs.
I tell you what, St Johnstone's next 2 games can make or break their season.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be worried if I was a Kelly fan. What's next? Oh, Dundee against Rangers. Rangers will come in clutch for Dundee and let them win. Bunch of tasty fixtures, I tell you.
Hearts, Celtic Park. Whoa. It's the last game for a split. We've got Rangers, Hibernian, Ross County, Aberdeen, St Johnstone, Celtic. Oh, that's a tough one. Hearts, Dundee United. That could be a game where Hearts can overtake Dundee United if we're not already ahead of them.
Absolutely.
That's a big game as well. And then I believe we've got...
Tell you what, Hibs at Ibrox, that is... that's pretty tasty, that.
Then the final round of fixtures before the split, we have Aberdeen Rangers,
which
Celtic
will be
Kelly
on a Sunday, I think.
Dundee St Johnstone, Hibernian Dundee. Dundee's got a tough running, don't they?
They do.
Hearts away against Motherwell and St Mirren against Ross County. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a crazy couple of months, and yeah, we're going to see teams get top six.
I tell you what,
teams get Europe. We're going to
St
see
Johnstone will
relegated.
finish 10th.
Is that what you're predicting?
Aye, Kelly and Dundee 11th and 12th.
Minging.
That is minging. Anyway, folks, this wasn't minging. It was fun. It was brilliant. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all that shite. Till then, peace.